Hello and welcome to Irish Eyes on Wrestling, Week 3, Part 2. I'm Sherlock, at Sherlock on Twitter.
I'm Chris Sherlock, at Chris Sherlock on Twitter.
And today we're going to talk about what happened on Raw, the big talking points. CM Punk is now in a triple threat match instead of the traditional 5-a-side Survivor Series match, same as Ryback. John Cena will be thrown in there as well. But I just wanted to bring up this point. If CM Punk defends at Survivor Series on the 19th of November, he will mark his 1 year anniversary because that's on the 20th of November. If he holds the title until then, he will be the first person to hold the title for 1 year since John Cena did in 2006. If CM Punk holds the title until the 26th of November, he will pass Randy Savage's time of 371 days. If he makes it to the Wednesday, the December 5th, he will pass John Cena's 380-day reign. Once Punk passes that reign of John Cena, he'll be the longest reigning WWE champion since Hulk Hogan's reign of between 1984 and 1988. It's a long reign he's had, and he deserves it in my opinion.
Yeah.
And I think he should beat Cena's 380-day reign because, in all fairness, he'll have to lose the Survivor Series now if he's not going to beat it. And I don't want him to lose it now.
Yeah,
he'll lose so much momentum. And you know they want the Rock and Punk at Royal Rumble.
would be the match.
They're building up to it. They've been building up to it for months. They can't just throw it out. Now, they have John Cena in this match now, so Punk can beat Cena. You know, they don't have to damage Ryback. Which they're not going to make Punk pin Ryback because that'll destroy all Ryback's momentum, and that'll be Ryback future endeavour quite soon because he'll have nothing else to do.
I actually filmed an interesting video yesterday of Ryback in development companies. And he wasn't as big as he was now. He still had hair, but it's him taking on like 3 guys, and then one or two guys come down, and one of the guys that comes down was Brad Maddox.
Brad Maddox.
It was cool. That's brilliant. And he Ryback fed, but he clears the ring of these 4 guys. And at the last part, I was bringing up one of them was Brad Maddox.
Brad Maddox, cool. That's good to see. Brad Maddox fighting Ryback next Monday on Raw. If Brad Maddox wins, he gets a $1 million contract off Vince McMahon.
I see something happening.
Something could happen. Everyone will always if he makes it as a wrestler, everyone will always just know him as, he's a referee, the third wrestler. He will be a future comedy jobber as Santino, as he was the guy that came out of the crowd. You know, he'll have that stigma to him and he'll never lose it.
Yeah.
So it's risky for them to do that, but you can't see him beating Ryback.
The same thing is if they ever sign on Ricardo Rodriguez to be a
they've signed him
full-time wrestler. He's just going to be Alberto Del Rio's
I think that'd be different because he's more over than Alberto Del Rio.
True. That's stigmata. He's just Alberto's.
But he's been a wrestler for years, and he wrestles under a mask when he's a wrestler. So El Camaro or something he's called when he's wrestling, but he's in developmental at the moment for WWE.
Yeah, you do think of other guys who came from weird things like Batista was Devon Dudley's.
Yeah, but they reinvented him with
on
Evolution. That's a completely different situation.
Yeah, if you think of certain people who came in to WWE from strange things like this, end up being great superstars and the biggest of the company.
True. Now, I want to get into the 2 main points there. What do you think of the triple threat match now? Punk, Cena, Ryback.
Bound to happen. I actually was annoyed that there was no WWE title match.
This is what we all expected last week when it was going to be announced what matches were for Survivor Series. We all expected this 3-way triple threat match, and everyone was very annoyed when it didn't happen.
Yeah, so it's bound to happen. It's let Punk win. Well, not to mention Ryback.
True. Cena doesn't need a victory.
They can show him their side of Ryback, as in Ryback's a real babyface at the minute. Fans are asking him as a real babyface, whereas this can have him destroy John Cena. Literally, really.
This could be a Ryback heel turn in the making.
Could be, or just could be.
He could join up with
It could just be, I don't care, I will not like anybody but me, which
True.
seems to be what Ryback is. So getting him out of the
It could do
team is good as well, because it leaves him as the
he's not just tagging in. But he could team up with Heyman, and he could be Heyman's next project.
I don't think so, because there is still the fact that the rumour of Brock Lesnar coming back and fighting Ryback at WrestleMania.
That could happen, but you never know what WWE, they change, as you see, they change on the dime. And they did it there this week. Raw started off this week with Miz coming up to Heyman. Before anything else, Miz coming up to Heyman and saying that he's leaving the team. They're already a man down. To which Heyman responded by going and getting Wade Barrett, which I was excited about. I said it here last week that I think that's a switch that should be made. I said that Miz shouldn't be and Barrett should be. And with Barrett in there now, it was looking great.
Heyman owing Barrett a favour.
Yes, he owes him a favour, which is going to be a title shot against Punk, in my opinion.
Punk or Big Show. Barrett's going to have it all around his waist very soon.
He will, and it's going to be awesome. He deserves it. He's a great wrestler, future of the business. Definite future of the business. But then, Vince comes out in a terrible, terrible segment and forces Vicky to change everything. Takes Punk and takes Ryback out of the five-side matches, which takes Heyman out of the five-side match. Leaves Foley there for no reason at all, because he was feuding with Punk. I know Punk's not in it, so Foley's there for no reason whatsoever. Dolph Ziggler is put in
as the leader
of
Punk's team,
so it's Team Ziggler now, and nobody's been announced yet for the other team.
Honestly, my guess for that is going to be a returning superstar, maybe a return babyface turn Mark Henry.
I don't want Henry back as
something like that, or who else has to return? Christian maybe.
Christian maybe Foley will wrestle.
We Foley shouldn't wrestle unless he's going to
wrestle Punk.
Wrestle Ziggler at WrestleMania.
That'd be
another edge.
Yeah, we could do that.
Match maybe.
Or bring in Dean Ambrose. Foley and Dean Ambrose, they were feuding months and months ago on Twitter, on everything. They were just feuding. You can bring in Dean Ambrose and he screws over the team. Have a feud set up between Ambrose and Foley, which culminates at WrestleMania. It's what people want. People want Ambrose in the business because he can cut a mean promo, and he's very talented.
And we have Foley at WrestleMania.
And we have Foley at WrestleMania. And
so he's good.
He sets his game up at WrestleMania. We've seen that with Orton, we've seen it with Edge, mainly in the past couple of years.
With Edge, Foley's best match.
Yeah, that was his WrestleMania moment, that spirit to the table. Beautiful. But I'm not happy with the five-a-side. It's clearly not going to be the main event anymore.
No, it'll be a triple threat match.
The triple threat will be the main event. But if you look back in history, main events that has tag team matches in the main event, historically, they don't sell well.
Yeah, but Survivor Series 5-man.
I know, yeah. It is different, but only if they have a good story going into it. And this wouldn't have had a good story going into it in any way. So, it wouldn't have done, in my opinion, it wouldn't have done too well. But I'm a bit more excited about it now. I was dreading Survivor Series. The Survivor Series looks good now. They've changed it around. Five-a-side match is a throwaway match now. I just hope to make Ziggler's team win. So it's momentum to Ziggler and Barrett.
Yeah.
They're two guys that can't lose really now. You know, they don't want the two of them to lose, especially Ziggler, who's going to cash in soon. Could even cash in a Survivor Series.
And it just seems like they're pushing the Rhodes Scholars as well, so it's...
Well, Rhodes it's been announced next main event will be the tag team titles on the line, Hell No against Rhodes Scholars. So we could have new tag team champions going into the Survivor Series. Yeah. I don't think so, but we could. But yeah, Ziggler's team should win. Barrett he's already lost a couple matches since his return.
Mainly Randy Orton, Sheamus.
Yeah. But
Sheamus doesn't lose.
Sheamus loses, come on, he loses. But yeah, I think Ziggler could even cash in the Survivor Series and could be part of the 5-a-side match as World Heavyweight Champion.
It's possible.
It is possible, depending on how they set up Survivor Series, time-wise, and which match goes where. Okay, that was the show today. I'm Carl Sherlock.
Sorry, there's one more thing which I have to interject. It is absolutely brilliant news. After competing on SmackDown, William Regal has vowed to get back in condition and get back in the ring.
That's good news.
I'm so happy about this. Big Show and William Regal lost to Sheamus and
no, it was Sheamus and William Regal against Big Show and Wade Barrett.
And William Regal afterwards was talking.
It was great to see him back in the ring.
Talking backstage, he's like, I haven't felt the fire in years. He said he hasn't been in the ring properly in the past 2 years. And being back on the main show with top competitors, he said he's felt the fire. He wants to get back in the ring. He's going to get himself in the condition to get back in.
That's good. I'd like to see him back in the ring. Once he doesn't take anyone's push, that's the only thing you're worried about. All the young guys.
It doesn't take months for him to get back to the ring.
Yeah, I know. And by then there could be injuries or so. But I've said it for years. I've always wanted William Regal to have at least one title reign, even if it's for a month, just so it goes down as Regal as champion. Doesn't need to happen. Look at Roddy Piper. He was never champion.
No, but he said himself like he's not coming back for a title. He's just
coming back to be back.
Coming back so he can get back in the ring. He said, he's 44 at this stage.
Yeah.
He just wants to get back in the ring and.
You could see he was out of shape and out of sorts during the match, but it was great to see him back. It was just good to see Regal back.
And he can still take a bump.
He can take a bump and he can still do a chop. You could see Barrett's face light up in pain.
Seeing Williams' chest after the match.
Yeah.
And taking some slaps from the Big Show. There was blood blisters on his chest.
Yeah, same with Sheamus.
Worse than Sheamus.
Yeah. Well, Regal's chest always lighted up. It was a perfect guy to do chops on. Well, okay. Now, show over? Okay. Well, that was this show this week. I'm Carl Sherlock. I'm Carl Sherlock on Twitter.
And I'm Chris Sherlock. I'm Chris Sherlock on Twitter.
Tune in tomorrow for a debate about does WWE need Jeff Hardy? So.